Honestly, I don't really know where to begin. First off, I want to say that there ain't nothing wrong with you. I mean it. Within the last 18 years that I've been alive on this planet, I've seen many things, many things. I've realized things with man, with nature, and just the system of it all. One thing I see with it is a dominance complex. Man as a species has this sort of superiority of sorts, and well, they like to show it. They definitely like to show it on everything that's weaker than them. I guess you could say, either physically or mentally. As a person with autism, I grew up noticing a lot of this, not in the sense of physical abuse or nothing like that, but in the fact that people that are normal, I put in quotes, often look down on you when you have, you know, either physical disability or mental disability or disability. Uh, and honestly, I just want to say that for on the behalf of people that have what I have, um, and who can't speak, who can't move as well. None of us, none of us are just mindless beasts that go about doing whatever. By that I mean all of us think, all of us feel. We feel love, we feel hatred, we feel everything. Even in my dull eyes, you can see that I'm a person, and all of us are people. And I mean, starting off with, oh God, the internet alone. The internet alone, you should see half the things that people look up. And it wouldn't even bother me as much as it does, but then you start hearing people talk about it. You think, there's no way somebody would think this. And you look up, and some of the things that I hear uh, right off the bat are, can people with autism love? Can they feel pain? And various questions like that. And I'm thinking, well, they're a living being that, is complex. So yeah, they can feel pain. And clearly they can feel love as well. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Can they feel love and pain? Who is that stupid to ask or to ask something like that? And the fact that we live in a world where it's more okay to make fun of people with disabilities than it is to make fun of people with skin color? Are you serious? We live in a world where that is more frowned upon to make fun of than people with things that, you know, pretty much stop their quality of life. And I'm not talking about me. Bud me out of the equation. I'm fine. I'm lucky. I was born lucky. And I could not ask for a better life. But for the people who are less fortunate than me, I wonder if the people who say all this stuff, if they realize just how fucked up and hypocritical that is. Honestly, I think about it a lot, really. I think about the injustice that this world has right now and the hypocritical standards of society. I think about it all the time. The fact that they say slavery is bad, but yet if it's not a human being, then it's fine. And people are okay with this. Where I live, I constantly go around and see in the negatives during winter, people leave their dogs outside, and you hear them barking and howling, scratching on doors to come in, and people just ignore it. People fucking ignore it because they think that they're lower. That, oh, it's just a dog, or oh, it's just a horse, or oh, it's a person that can't feel as much as the normal person, so they're lower, right? That's what people usually think. And I am not okay with this. I stand against it in every way that I could possibly think of. If they think for a second that any person that just happens to either not be white is somehow inexcused for being made fun of, while people with of any color that have a disability are free reign to make fun of just because society don't say it's bad, who the fuck are these people? Who are these people that society needs to tell them what is right and what's wrong to make fun of? I see it all the time. I see it in all different channels. People that are afraid to make fun of certain groups but not others. I can name two of them right off the bat. Meat Canyon. He's a dick. He's a dick. He always got something to say. Always got something to say. Oh, but he'll be afraid to make fun of certain groups because those groups are important, and they have followings, social media. Well, here's the thing: I'm not afraid of any of that horse shit. I don't care. You shouldn't be determined by what people call you. What do they call you? Retard, faggot, fucking honky, nigger, you know, one of the various insults that are given to Latinos. I'm unfamiliar with that. It doesn't matter what they call you, it's what you as a person become. It does not matter. But out of everything, I just think that it's sickening that people think that regardless of what race or gender you are, it's okay, or it's more okay to make fun of disabilities than it is of other races. What kind of fucked up society do we live in where that's even remotely okay? And even though I flip flop from topic to topic a little bit during these videos, I'll admit that's just in my nature. It's hard for me to stay on one specific topic because I got so much to say and such little time to say it. And this channel ain't meant for that. This channel is meant to be for creating various creatures and beasts alike. But I needed to say this because it's horrible. It's horrible. I go everywhere. They're using the word autistic as a substitute for retard or retarded. Are you for real? Like that's okay to say. But yet if you look at either if you say slant eye, porch monkey, anything like that, people will kill you. Verbally anyway. And some people probably will kill you these days. I mean, they'll pull out a gun and shoot you for saying the wrong word. What the hell happened in this country where saying words can get you into so much trouble that it can literally threaten your life? It's fear mongering. And the government just keeps it going. In little ways. They try to do it in subtle ways to try to make it less obvious. But anybody who with foresight could see what they're doing. They're trying to divide us further and further. But that's a completely different topic. I did some spring cleaning on my channel, and I looked back at some of my videos. Some of them were crude and crass. I got rid of them. Some of them. I don't mind jokes. It's more the forced humor. Like, I know the Triceratops review I got rid of just because I didn't like a lot of the forced humor. But, that's besides the point right now. I just want to say that for people who have disabilities, who have to live with it, who have to live, don't mind my eyes dart everywhere. For people who have to live with the ridicule and all that, I want to say that you only need one person to believe in you. And if you have more people to believe in you, then that makes it any better. Or that makes it so much better. But I want to let you know, I believe in you. I do. Chance Anthony Giffens believes in you. And as long as you do the right things in life, and honestly, people wonder, what are the right things in life? I only have two right things in life. You treat people with respect, and you respect life. I don't care what kind of life it is. Man, plant, animal, whatever. As long as you respect life, and you treat people with respect, I will respect you. Since that's how it should be. And as long as you do those things, I will always believe in you. And I will be with you in mind. Honestly, it's just the world's getting worse and worse. But like I say, no matter what people say to you, you're not some freak. You're not an outcast. You're not any lesser than they are. Just because of something that you were born with, you're not lower than them. You're not. And honestly, I'll contest that. No matter what, you are not lower than them. The people who criticize you, listen to my words and process them. You are not lower than them. And I mean that. For anybody who bothered to stick by here and listen to this, I appreciate it. And I really do believe in you. I know I kind of got that dead-eyed look, but I really do. I really do believe in you. It's just for people that are having a hard time coping with some of their own differences, and just I want to let you know that I believe in you, and I know you can make it through. There's if being autistic is such a mistake, then biologically it would have been snuffed out by now. But we're still around and we're still being produced. So to me, that's proof that we have meaning. So just remember that we have meaning. And that I'll always believe in you if you do the right thing. Thank you for listening.